So you have a long sales cycle. Can outbound marketing be effective for your customer acquisition and your revenue growth? Absolutely yes. In fact, I think this is one of our biggest competitive advantages that we have over our competition, and something which in some ways it blows me away that our competition doesn't realize this, but at the same time it doesn't really surprise me that much. And so what is that? Look, the very nature of outbound marketing is that it's interruptive, right? You're going out to a large pool of prospects more often than not. They're not coming to you. And you're going to them with a relevant message, and you're targeting them very precisely so that the message, even though it's very relevant and it's the right audience, the timing may not be right? They may not have a dying need. They may have just purchased from your competitors. They may be completely happy with the status quo and don't need a new product or a new solution. There's a multitude of reasons as to why there's only a small percentage of buyers in a marketplace at any given time who are actually buyer ready and responsive to marketing messages. So what does that mean? Well, it means that, say, if research is true, and it certainly rings true with what we see, anywhere between 97 to 96% of the total addressable marketplace is not ready at that point in time. And so what is the big secret that our competition, at least as far as I know, don't do? It's long-term nurturing, right? And so if you have a long sales cycle, let's define a medium to long sales cycle, anywhere between 2 to 18 months, right? 2 months to 18 months. It's absolutely essential, if you want to get as much value as possible and close as many deals as possible and extract as much revenue from the finite total addressable market that you're going out to with your outbound marketing, that you nurture them over the long term. And to stay in front of a business up to 18 months and not be marked as spam or just completely ignored takes some skill, takes effort. And I think that's why a lot of our competition doesn't do it. I actually just don't think a lot of them even think about it and don't even know. In fact, I know that's true. But anyway, that's just me being petty. Sorry about that. So yes, absolutely it works. And yes, it absolutely works when you stay in front of a prospect over a long period of time. And so with our outbound framework, that's a key part of what we do. We'll develop content which is educational and sales and information based, which allows us to maintain the attention of your prospects. We inject humor if necessary, even for the most, what you might think is a relatively boring product perhaps. Whatever the case may be, we find ways to stay relevant and interesting and use creative copywriting and all these sorts of things and interesting videos, and we mix it all up to make sure that we're able to stay in front of a large majority of your prospects over a long period of time, so that when they do have that dying need, or they are fed up with their current vendor, or they have decided that their analog way of solving and stitching together spreadsheets and other things is no longer tenable, that we, i.e. your business, is top of mind and they will engage us 9, 12, 13, 14 months later. So if you want to learn more about our long-term nurturing and how that works perfectly with businesses with a medium to long sales cycle, then book a call with myself or my team and we'd love to dig into it with you. Thanks so much.